For its creator, Promession is a shift in attitude about death.
One argument Wiigh-Msa makes for her Promession technology is it may help remove some of the repression and taboos surrounding our mortal end. The topic is very difficult to talk about in most cultures, but our discomfort in expressing and talking about our grief may hurt us more in the long run. Msa believes the crematory industry is taking advantage of this. She told Wired, "I think it's very convenient for the cremation industry to sustain the taboo because then they can work on their own without any questions." She believes there is certain sterility that accompanies the environmentally damaging ways of the traditional postmortem industry, and it's time for a change in the practice of death and the attitude about it. She believes it will be comforting to loved ones of the deceased knowing the circle of life is continuing as their loved one is composted into the soil.
The process has been successfully tested on deceased pigs.
Since it is still not legal for the remains of humans to undergo promession as their chosen postmortem practice, it is certainly forbidden to test the process on humans. This is why Wiigh-Msa and her staff have become quite accustomed to having a regular delivery of deceased pigs. Pig flesh is close to human flesh in texture, making them good substitutes when it comes to experimentation. Luckily, no animal cruelty is involved in these experiments, because the pigs are already not alive. The experiments with pigs have afforded excellent results, and Wiigh-Msa hopes the process can be tested on humans in the near future.
Promession could help with massive cemetery overcrowding.
This might come as a shock, but there isn't enough room for everyone to be buried in a coffin. Cemetery overcrowding, along with the exorbitant cost for burial, is one of the biggest reasons for the shift towards cremation as the world's main post-life ritual. Traditional burial is also really bad for the environment. The coffins serve as a hindrance to the natural decomposition of the body, and they are also made with toxic finishes which poison the soil. The body becomes waste instead of enriching the soil in the way organic matter should.
You can choose to have a tree grow out of your composted remains.
If one chooses to do a traditional gravesite with their promessed remains, they can also choose to have a tree or flowers planted on their grave. Because of the biodegradable coffin, the soil at the gravesite is rich with nutrients and ripe for the circle of life to continue. The plant that grows from the gravesite will be grown with the organic materials of the deceased. It may sound off-putting to eat fruit from a tree grown out of the deceased, but the truth is, we've been doing it for centuries and been okay.
It is an environmentally friendly alternative to cremation.
Many people like the tradition of scattering ashes and do not like the idea Promession would eliminate this practice. However, if fans of cremation knew what really goes down in the crematorium, they might feel okay opting out. Cremation is by far the most popular method of burial in the United States, and it's at an all-time high, according to Smithsonian Magazine. Cremation is, however, not great for the environment. Burning a body takes about 2.5 hours. That's 150 minutes of corpse smoke being pumped into the air for each person who gets cremated on a given day around the world. The Mercurian items like teeth fillings and artificial metal limbs, along with the body's natural sodium chloride release toxins, which isn't so great for crematorium staff members. Moreover, what is not well known is this initial fire does not burn the corpse's bones and metal additions. These items need to be separately crushed in a machine called a cremulator. These are the ashes that are given to the grieving family crushed up bones and teeth fillings.
The process freezes the body, removes metals, and then shatters it.
The process of promession may sound like a complicated and delicate procedure, but it's actually relatively simple. Instead of dressing the body for post-life services, the casket is tossed into a big bucket of liquid nitrogen with a temperature of 196 degrees Celsius. The casket is removed from the liquid nitrogen. It is so brittle that a minor vibration quickly shatters it. The remaining water is evaporated out of the powdery remains, and magnets are used to remove any metals like teeth fillings. The freeze-dried remains are placed in a biodegradable container and buried in the ground, just about a foot down.
Hey guys, thank you so much for the support and likes and comments down below, and also thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to see you in the next video. Then take care, bye.